This whole time we've been saying the earth is round, but what if I bring proof straight to your doorstep? What if I slap proof straight in your face? Why am I using weird analogies? What if I prove to you today that the earth is not round, but actually flat? You see this piece of paper? Imagine that's the earth. Now you take some water, and if water goes on the piece of paper, okay, anyways, that's besides the point. Whew, this is gonna be a strange episode. And not because I have a stuffed hedgehog as my best friend. Oh. Here we go.
La tierra es plana, señor.
Is it? Because I don't think it is. No, it's not.
Sí.
No.
Sí.
Stop.
Sí.
No.
Sí.
No. Enough of that. Detective Fishy for the fishiest cases. Now before we start, this all came to my attention when infamous popular YouTube personality Logan Paul joined a Flat Earth Society convention and was a guest speaker saying his beliefs in why the earth is flat. But if you're like me, a round earth believer, very open-minded to other people's opinion, so just give me hard facts and I might believe you. The only hard fact right now is the merch. Anti-Clout Club. If I can say it 5 times fast, in under 5 seconds, you guys have to buy it. Oh. Anti-Clout Club, Anti-Clout Club, Anti-Clout Club, Anti-Clout Club, Anti-Clout Club. With many more pieces on there right now. So if you can decide what to buy and not Christmas yet, make sure to go buy it. It also comes in blue. Boom. We also have the Clout List collection. If you're part of the Clout List club as well, you can think of is going to be on there, timelessbrand.com, or link in description.
Quiero algo de merchandising.
Oh, Alfredo. We don't have your size.
New.
I'm sorry. We're gonna start with Logan Paul, a flat earther now, hearing what he has to say. Then we're gonna look at real flat earth believers giving us their strongest points of view. Will it convert you from a round earth believer to a flat earth believer? Let me know down in the comments. All right, shout out to my No Clout Club family. Let's go. He takes on the stage.
Thank you all for having me. The first day was absolutely incredible. And I do want to give a special shout out to my friend Mike for being the catalyst to all this. Shout out, Mike.
This is Mike, in case you guys don't know.
So I consider myself a man of truth, someone who hates being ignorant. I try my best to avoid being ignorant, and that's why I decided to come here. Because if I'm gonna do this, and if I'm gonna put my name out there, I want to know the facts, right?
You can handle the facts. These are facts. That's a fact. Double fact. I'm relaxed. Don't get emotional, guys. This is science versus opinion.
What, over 50 years? The fact that the moon emits its own light. Some of the best scientists,
I thought the moon reflects light. Think about it this way. I got a piece of paper. Light is coming. Pretend it's the sun right there. Oh, piece of paper would represent the moon. Kind of similar in reflectiveness. Probably a lot less for the moon, but the second you put it up, it is so bright. Let's put it up again. Look at that. It's just bright.
At the end of the day, do they even know? And so I wanted to come here and explore for myself, do my best to keep an open mind. And you guys have been amazing. You have been so receptive to me and my friends. So I want to say thank you for that. I've met a lot of great people here. Everyone's welcomed us.
Now let's pause real quick. Being a flat earth believer does not mean you're stupid. So do not send hate if you have a friend who doesn't believe the earth is round. Because everyone is entitled to their own opinion. It just separates people that believe in science and facts versus people that have a different perception of reality. For me, when I go to a skyscraper and see the horizon curve, that is fact in my eyes. When I see pictures taken from outer space of Earth being a sphere, just like this, that is also fact. And many more things for me that prove the Earth is round. But what do we got?
Like I said, if I'm gonna do this, and if I'm gonna put my name out there, because I'm sure you guys know there's a stigma. There's a stigma with being a flat earther, and if I'm gonna do it, I wanna know the facts. So that's why I'm here. I just wanna say thank you. Thank you for having me. If you see me in the hallway, say hi, come take a picture, and I guess I'm not ashamed to say my name is Logan Paul, and I think I'm coming out of the flat earth closet. Awesome, man.
Oh my god!
Awesome, man.
What the f? Guys, see that host right there? He's a flat earther. That means he believes the earth is flat. Well, if the earth is flat, then why is his hair like this, but not like this? Very interesting. His hair is literally half a sphere, but he's a flat earther. Think about it.
Si la tierra es plana, porque el cuello de tal es así y no así.
Now the question pops up, why do people believe in a flat earth? As you guys know, we looked at a lot of flat earth memes. And today we're going to be looking at the flat earth believer memes. And we're going to look at the best memes and trolls of the earth is flat theory. Now, whether they were justified or not, they were really funny.
It's so clearly obvious that the world isn't flat.
Hey! Lies, a flat earther would say. I'm no flat earther. Let's hear maybe 3 points that he makes as to why he believes the earth is round. Then we're gonna see 3 points or more of why a flat earth believer believes it's flat.
We see when ships leave the harbor, you can see as they gradually disappear below the horizon.
Point 1, visual proof. Visual proof doesn't always prove things. There's a lot of times where people saw mythical creatures as visual proof, but then it was disproven.
You can see if you go up onto a tall tower or a hill and you see more over the horizon. All our physics is constructed now. The physics of orbits, actually things going around the Earth.
So second point, if you're on a very tall point, you can see very far away and you'll see that it's rounded. The horizon is rounded. It's not straight. That's another point. That's point number 2.
With three-dimensional spherical world. And the pictures from space show our world as a globe. And yet somehow, there are some people that still seem to believe that the Earth is flat.
Now here it is. Third point, pictures from outer space clearly show the Earth is round. Let's look at some photos. Right there, there's your proof. Now those were the 3 points. Let's look at why a flat earther believes the earth is flat. I think a lot of it has to do with the government. The government had a track record of hiding things from the public. And one of the craziest things that I've noticed when looking at these videos is the moon landing. Now some people may say, and it was filmed for the first time, broadcasted. There was wind when the flag was planted into the ground. Yeah. That is one interesting point. Let's see this interview / debate, how it all goes down. Ready? Let's do it.
The evidence that we've seen doesn't suggest that what we've been told is true.
Right there, flat earther. Guy interviewing is a round earth believer. Let's keep going.
Well, I personally have been to Lake Balaton with FE Core, and we've actually done a laser test from one end of the lake to the, well, didn't do the full lake because it's massive, but we did a 12-kilometre test, and we could actually see the laser from one end to the other. And since then, the guys have actually produced a 40-kilometre laser test.
Now let's recap what he quickly said. Shot a laser beam from one end very far to another end. The point they're trying to make is that if someone is here and the curvature puts someone else here, the laser would actually point higher. But instead, it was at the exact same spot. That means it was flat.
The laser debunks all the pictures.
No, it's not. That's the only thing. It's just an example of some of the experiments.
First point, the laser test. So that was an interesting point. I never actually knew that. 40 kilometers. Maybe they should try a little bit higher. Maybe go a little more than 40 kilometers. See if there's a difference. Very interesting. Maybe someone can debunk this as well in the comments.
Well, the Earth is supposed to be 70% water, so at some point water starts curving around a ball. Now, obviously, the answer to that is the magic of gravity.
Yeah.
Now, I believe gravity exists, but only as an effect, not as a cause. So, science itself has never proven gravity as a force itself. What is proven is 9.8 meters per second squared is the near constant rate of acceleration towards the Earth over the Earth.
What is happening here?
That's what I'm saying. We don't know, and science has never proven that as a force. Obviously, they have proven it is observable science that things accelerate at the same rate. Yeah, but
and that we're stuck to the ground.
Nobody knows what is actually causing it.
Very interesting. Totally different point of view. I was a little mesmerized by that point. But how would you prove gravity as a force? Wouldn't the acceleration of something be considered a force? Oh, so many questions.
Esto está lastimando mi cerebro.
What brain?
¿Qué?
What? I didn't say nothing. I do enjoy that there are a small percentage of people that do question what we are taught to believe. Whether they are right or wrong, these types of people can actually have a different way of thinking and can help solve different problems. Not in this particular case, but as a whole, it's really important to have a small group of people that go against the norm.
Sir Isaac Newton got that wrong, did he? Did he just get that completely wrong?
Well, I don't think he particularly got it wrong. I think we're told a lot of truths, but possibly not full truths.
What about someone like Brian Cox? Is Brian Cox a liar?
I mean, you'd never call somebody, outright a liar. But is he mistaken? Absolutely. But are most of the world, or 99%, of people mistaken? Yes.
This is what Brian Cox had to say about the flat Earth theory.
Put aside the fact that we've taken photographs of it, and you can see a horizon. And not only can you see the horizon, but you can see things move behind the horizon or in front of the horizon, depending on the height that you choose to look at the things. Yeah, you see, I'm lost for words. It's probably the most nonsensical suggestion that a thinking human being could possibly make. It is drivel.
That was a strong statement. Clearly disagrees. Hopefully nothing's too personal. Don't make it personal, except it's very personal.
He said things disappear behind the curve, and one of the main reasons why we believe that the Earth is a fixed stationary plane is because things aren't disappearing as quickly as they should be. We can see cities and mountains and islands 40, 60 or 100 miles. The world photography distance record is 273 miles, right? And we can see the tips of the Pyrenees from the south of France, and you shouldn't be able to see it.
You can't see the base of them.
Well, of course not.
Because the Earth is round.
Not because of the Earth is round, and because of perspective, and because of the way light works, and because of the way our eyes work.
So we have the second point as that gravity is not an actual force, and that it's never actually been proven as a force.
So are you telling me that this interview with him, I'm talking to somebody that's just made that up or wasn't actually there? Or
Yeah, he's not.
Can I just?
He's not in outer space.
So they're saying people going to outer space was staged. That was the third point. Let's see how they back it up.
Where is he then?
In a Hollywood studio type.
Not necessarily
environment.
Hollywood
Maybe
studio,
here.
They're saying it's staged, fake. They don't want to believe it. Interesting.
You're saying that Tim
Well,
Peake
Tim's
is a liar.
coat.
Well, if you look at Tim Peake and people like Neil Armstrong and all the astronauts, they're all military guys. If you look at them, they're all military.
No,
they're not scientists.
No, they're not. No, they're not. 230 individuals from 18 different countries have visited the space station. They were not all military. Some were teachers. We've met. Some of them are ordinary people. Are all 230 people liars?
Can we just end this debate by saying?
No way can we.
Can't just end a debate. I feel like a successful debate is when one person changes their perspective or understands another's perspective.
We've got a fantastic globe over here, right? I'm going to ask ISS, NASA, whatever, to zoom out of the Earth right now and show us planes. Zoom to show people walking upside down. Let's do that, and we will. I'll come back here and apologise.
The space station can't zoom out to 230. It can't zoom out to beyond where.
So can we get a probe out? Can we get a probe out?
We've done that.
It's only 250
Of the whole
miles.
Earth and showing aeroplanes flying upside down underneath the globe? Can we see that?
All we see is CGI.
There are apps that can show you that.
What, aeroplanes flying upside down?
Live.
No.
Wow.
Yes, there's the live positioning of all the aeroplanes on the world.
Right,
They're
but
on
look,
there. Can you answer me a question? Because I have personally seen with my own eyes the curvature of the Earth.
Is he lying?
Is it?
Now you're not only testing a man's opinion, you're testing a man's observation.
Esto se está poniendo muy jugoso.
Yes.
I was very,
There's a
very
circle
lucky,
around you.
and I went on Concorde.
Okay.
So I was very lucky I went on Concorde. So that's 60,000 feet. You could clearly see the curvature of
What's
the Earth
the shape
from
of the
Concorde.
windows?
Actually,
Oh,
science.
it was the shape of the window.
No, I didn't say that. I said, what was the shape of the windows, is what I said.
Like an oval?
Scientists themselves
oval, right?
tell us that you have to be 50 miles up to be able to see the curvature of the globe. A plane, an average commercial plane, travels at 7 miles, which is around 33,000 feet,
Which
35,000
Concorde
feet.
wasn't,
You were
twice that.
about 10 or 12 miles, so we're still, again, way below what scientists themselves tell us.
So interesting. The other point is that he's saying the curvature of the Earth. Is that true? Have you guys seen an horizon before that was curved? Not straight, but curved.
We asked a poll. You've got a long way to convince our viewers,
Absolutely.
I'm afraid. Do you think the Earth is flat? No, say 94% of you, but 6%,
Oh, that's actually a good amount of people. I didn't know it was 6% now.
All I'd say is go research it for
Research
yourself.
for
There is
yourself.
a wealth of material
don't trust us.
online.
7 things that prove the Earth is flat, according to flat earthers. All space images are photoshopped. According to flat earthers, NASA spends billions of dollars from their budget just to hire thousands of illustrators and graphic designers to photoshop photos that make the Earth look round. Let me ask this to flat earthers. Why would everyone want us to believe that the Earth is round? If you're a flat Earth believer, let me know down in the comments, why would governments or the elite care if we think the Earth is flat or round? That's interesting. There's even a page called the Flat Earth Wiki. This photo right here is what flat earthers believe is what Earth actually looks like. The official one is this one. It is surrounded by an ice wall. As you guys can see here, this ice wall holds all the water in, everything inside, and nothing can fall off the edge or escape it. They think Antarctica is actually the ice wall. Inside, as you can see, there are the continents. Someone asked, how do you explain day-night cycles and seasons? The easiest explanation for them is that the sun moves in a circle around the North Pole. So as you guys can see in this illustration, and when it is over your head, it's day. When it's not, it's night. So as you guys can see, there is the sun moving in a circle around the Earth. Interesting. If the planets are round, then why isn't the Earth round? They are saying that the Earth oh, I'm getting allergic to this bullshit. I mean, stay respectful. The Earth is not a planet by definition. They do not believe that's a planet. Sits in the center of a solar system with the planets revolving around the Earth, as well as the sun. The sun's in there too. They say it's similar to a basketball on a basketball court. The basketball court would be the Earth, and the basketball would be the planets and the sun. And with that final note, this was 100% proof the Earth is flat. I gave you the hard facts from the flat Earth believers and the round Earth believers. Which one do you side with? Let me know down in the comments below. Join the No Cloud Club by hitting that subscribe. Follow me and Alfredo on our Instas. And that's gonna wrap it up. Hope you enjoyed. Send me more proof to my Twitter. And I'll see you guys next time on Reaction Time. Flat Earth believers, out.
Give me a chance to make it right. We don't need answers to survive. Just let us keep on with the bad guys. With the bad guys. Give me a chance.